There's not even a race in there. Oh, that's good. That's fantastic. Alright, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on this Farmall Cub. I got all the parts in. Just a quick recap. After I found out that this side was bad, I called the owner of it, and he wants to do both wheel bearings. So I bought 2 sets to do those, and I also got the dust cover plate for the clutch and also the inspection plate that needs to be installed because they're not there, and that's very important to have so that mice don't build nests up underneath where the clutch is, because when they start doing their business in there, it just wreaks absolute havoc on the clutch system. So we'll throw those on there. And there's a few other little things that we're going to do to it, so let's get started. Alright, let's see what we got. And we get most of this stuff, well, kind of ripped it out right there. Most of it from Steiner. They carry a lot of the old stuff. Alright, let's see what we got. Got the axle seals. Cowtails. Got some cowtails. We got the clutch cover, or I should say the flywheel cover. And this should be one bearing set. There's 2 bearing sets here. Actually, I think this is the inspection cover plate. Alright, and that's it. Alright, we'll start with the easy part, which is this plate that goes on here. If you've never installed one of these, it's pretty simple. It's just got this like T-shaped guy right here. You just put this in, pull it, put that up, spin this wing nut here, and tighten it down. That helps keep the mice out of there. Done. I think they're 5/16. Maybe there's just so much paint in there. Maybe I gotta send a tap through them. Yeah, there's so much dirt and junk in there. They're definitely 5/16, but I'm gonna have to tap these out. All right, I'll go ahead and chase the rest of these, and we'll put this plate on. Yeah, look at how much crap's coming out of here. Look at that. Man. That's crazy. No wonder why the bolts won't go in. Alright, I'll get the rest of these out. Alright, I got those all chased out. So let's go ahead and slap this cover up here. Alright, the holes don't seem to want to line up. So I'm gonna have to take and widen these holes out a little bit. So I'll go do that real quick and we'll get this back on. Alright, let's go try that. Alright, I finally got that thing in there. That was not fun. But yeah, so we got the dust cover on there now and inspection plate. So yeah, let's start working on these front hubs here. We're gonna go ahead and replace both of them. New bearings, seals, all that stuff. So let's get working on that. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take the races out of this hub. Nice thing is they give you these little channels in here to get a punch down on each side to drive those races out of there. So we'll go ahead and punch those out of there, and then we'll clean all this junk out. So yeah, let's get a punch and get those out of there. One down. Is there even a race in there? There's not even a race in there. Oh, that's good. That's fantastic. Huh. Alright, well. Let's get them cleaned out and get the new races in there. And the reason you want to change the races with the bearings is because the bearing is actually mated to this race. So you want to make sure that you change the races with that bearing because they are made for, this race is made for this bearing. So that's why you want to replace them both at the same time. And I'll go ahead and put the bearing back in the bag so that no junk gets on it. Flip this over. And you want to make sure it goes down this way. Alright, that one's in. Make sure it's actually seated all the way in, all the way around. Alright, flip it over. Do this side. All right. Now for this guy. Alright, that one's done. Okay, next thing is, before I clean everything up, is I gotta get this off of here. That's moving. There it goes. Alright. Then, well, that's disintegrated. There's supposed to be a felt washer right here, but that's been long gone. So this felt washer goes on just like that. And we got new seals here. And this seal is going to go on like this. And very carefully going evenly on each side, tap it on there. Okay, that's on there. Alright, now for packing the bearings, which I've already showed you guys how to do, but might as well show you again. Let me go grab the grease. And if anyone's wondering what we use, this is what we use. So, what you want to do is, that's probably too much, but grab a bunch of it in your hand. This stuff is like super tacky. And you want to take and push it down the bearing. Like that. Oh, help if I actually showed you. All the way around till it gets forced up inside the bearing. And I like to do it both ways. And you can take it and roll it this way, roll it that way, roll it every which way until they're packed nice and tight. Okay. And then this is going to go right on here. Alright, let me grab my gloves again. I like to go through a lot of gloves when I do this, because this stuff is messy. Then you want to take, let me move the camera over here. Take and fill the inside of this also. And after you do that, just take and wipe this excess off of this. And throw that on there. Go ahead and slide that one on there. Slide that on there. Take your castle nut. Alright, and after you get the castle nut into on, then you got to put a cotter pin in. And then you bend these tabs. I got to get a pair of pliers. Okay. Then there's a dust cap that goes on, and I usually fill this up with grease too. Just pack this in. Throw this back on. Just take a pair of channel locks, and you don't have to go crazy, just get them so it won't fall off. Alright, that's it. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, we got both sides done. Now throw the rims and tires back on. Which this wheel weight makes it really nice and easy. Alright, well, it's back on the ground. Both wheels are done. Next, we're going to go ahead and change the oil, which won't take long. Drain it, new filter, new oil. Because if you look here, when I pull the dipstick, you look at that.
What color is it?
Jet black, and it's not even touching the low indicator line.
Perfect.
And this dipstick, they painted the dipstick. So I'm going to take and clean this off, get all that paint off there, because if it chips and gets in the engine, it's no good.
I'll take the paint off.
So Dad's going to go take the paint off. I'll get the oil
Don't
drained.
paint your dipstick.
Yeah. I'll get the oil drained. We'll change the oil real quick, and then we'll take it for a burn.
Alright, now I'm going to attempt to get this oil filter out of here, which does not look to be fun.
You have an oil filter, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, he gave me one. I don't know if it's the right one. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it. You want to take this off? Is it an E-clip or a carbon clip? Oh, it's just a piece of wire. Perfect. We'll improve on that too.
It looks like welding wire.
Whatever. That doesn't have a drain in the bottom of it, does it?
I don't see one.
Probably drains into the crankcase.
Actually, it's probably this right here. Actually.
What? No, that's your oil check.
This? No.
Yeah.
It's got a dipstick. This tube goes right up into the bottom of that filter housing.
That's probably it then. Just careful taking it off. Don't break the ear. Oh, there we go. What the hell's in there? You want something to shove up in there?
Yeah. Alright, so this has a oil filter case drain. And where is it? This thing is plugged solid with just nasty, like grease almost. So we'll get in there and clean that out. Alright, well, we got that cleaned out. I wish I got it on camera because it literally came out like a turd.
That'll flush the rest of that out.
Yeah, that don't look like it's been changed in a long time. New filter.
The bolt will center it.
New. Take this old gasket off of here. Put a new one on.
Hang on. Hang on before you do that. Give me that. Give me the. Does the bolt come out?
Yeah, why?
Give me the bolt. To make see the hole, and there should be.
I'll blow it out.
Yeah, there should be. Just because. Well, the sludge that came out of the bottom. Make sure the oil flows through there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so Dad just blew this bolt out. That hole was plug solid. Alright.
Good thing it's a Farmall.
Yeah.
Almost like the old Chevy 350s back in the day. Couldn't destroy them. We had a neighbor, Nick, you remember Nick Mendito down by the bridge there once. He had a pickup truck with a 350 in it. And he finally decided to change oil in it one day, and like 2 quarts came out. Because the dipstick had broken off the thing, and it was going too far into the crankcase. Didn't hurt the motor one bit.
Alright. Oh. I'm gonna need a really small cotter pin for that.
Oh, is that the throttle?
No.
starter.
It starts, just let it idle.
Well, it's warming up. I'm gonna grease it. All right. Well, we finished up the C finally, or not the C. Well, we finally finished up the Cub. So just a quick recap. We changed both wheel bearings. Changed wheel bearings on both sides. Changed the oil. We put inspection plate cover and this cover on and greased it up, so it's ready to go. One other thing we found, and I'm going to leave it up to the customer what he wants to do with it, is up under here they have a 1-wire alternator, and the belt is so loose it's not charging, so it's definitely a custom job. I'm looking at it, look at that is hilarious. I mean, I guess if it works, but well, right now it doesn't. It needs a shorter belt. So other than that, I mean, this thing's ready to go. Fired up, runs good. So yeah, get it out of here and on to the next project. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.